So after that comes the Niyamavali, the rules, this Bhagavatam. So there are so many rules. For the speaker, he should not eat like this, he should not drink like this, etc. And for the listeners, those rules in this present age are practically impossible to follow. However, there is one rule that Mahatma says that if you can't follow all these rules, you follow this one. Come for the Bhagavad Saptah on time. You observe this rule and all the others will be taken care of. So, we will keep this rule. Now, we go on. We enter the Bhagavad Mahapuran. Ved Vyas, the author, he writes, he begins, first verse of the first chapter of the first canto. Janmadyasya tonvayadyatarataschaर्थेष्वभिज्ञस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदायादि कवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि. So Ved Vyas says, Satyam Param Dhimahi. He begins by offering his respects to God. And very carefully, he doesn't take any name for God. He doesn't say, I'm offering my respects to Lord Krishna or to Lord Ram or to Lord Shiv or to Mother Durga, because he knew this Bhagavat will be read by different people around the world. If he only offers his respect to Lord Krishna, then the other devotees will say it's not meant for me. If he mentions Lord Ram, they'll say it's not meant for me. So he's made it non-sectarian. He says, Satyam Param Dhimahi. I offer my respects. To whom? The absolute truth. What is this absolute truth? There is one relative truth and one absolute truth. If I ask you, what is the color of this? You will say saffron. Now put on red glasses upon someone and again ask that person, what is the color? He'll say red. Tell the truth. I'm telling the truth. What I'm seeing, I'm telling you. It's red. And put green glasses on someone. What is the color of this? He says it's green. Tell the truth. It is the truth. It's green. So this green and red is the relative truth. It's the truth for them. And the absolute truth, what it actually is, it's saffron. So similarly, we all have our relative truths. And then there is the absolute truth from which this whole world has emanated and upon which everything is situated. So Ved Vyas says, I offer my respects to that Supreme Lord. Then he says in the second verse, Dharma projhita kaitavotra paramo nirmatsaranam satam vedyam vastavamatramastu shivadam tapatrayon moolanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamunikrite kim va parairishvaraha sadyoridya varudyatetra kritivi shushrushubihistat kshanat. He says, in this Srimad Bhagavat, what am I going to write? So he says, I will describe Dharma, the path of righteousness. This word Dharma doesn't have a sufficient English equivalent. It refers to all the thoughts, actions, beliefs, values, conducts, lifestyle, which leads to auspiciousness, elevation, and salvation. So Ved Vyas says, in this Bhagavad, I am going to describe Kaitav Rahit Dharma. What is Kaitav Rahit Dharma? Dharma, untinged by any kind of impurity. The pure Dharma of love for God. So in this, he talks about pure love for God. There was this man who pleased Brahma. And Brahma said, what do you want? So he said, my Lord, give me this boon that whenever I like, I can ask you for 3 wishes. Brahma, without thinking, he said, Tathastu. So now he received this boon. The next time he had any requirement, he called Brahmaji. Brahmaji said, what do you want? He said, my Lord, my health is not all right. Can you please correct it? First one. Second one, I need some good food to eat. Can you please arrange for it? And the third one is, whenever I like, I should be able to ask you for 3 boons. Brahmaji said, all right, now I'm bound by my words. So then, after a few hours, he said, Brahmaji, please come. I want 3 things from you according to your commitment. Please arrange for the health of my family. And I need a new job, much better than this present one. And whenever I want, I should be able to ask 3 boons from you. So Brahmaji said, my God, I've got stuck out here. So this is Kaitav Yukta Dharma. This is cheating religion. So Ved Vyas says in the Srimad Bhagavatam, I am going to give Kaitav Rahit Dharma. Religion that is untinged by any kind of material impurity, beyond the mundane dharma, artha, kama, moksha. This is Pancham Purushartha Soi Prema Dhan. The dharma of the God-realized saints, which is selfless love for God. That is what I am going to write in the Srimad Bhagavatam. And then he says in the 3rd verse, Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam shukamukha-damrita-drava sanyutam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavuka pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam. He says, what is this Bhagavatam? It is the ripened fruit of Vedic knowledge. See, you have a tree and you have the fruit. When you feel hungry, do you eat the tree? No, you eat the fruit. That is the rasmay thing. So this Bhagavatam is the ripened fruit of Vedic knowledge, and it is such a fruit that got ripened on the tree. Because there are fruits that are not ripened on the trees in today's agricultural industry. Those mangoes, they seem so wonderful when you see the gloss of the skin and the color, and when you cut it, you are disappointed. What is this? The reason is that it was plucked off before it became ripe. And it was ripened with carbide powder in the godown. But the fruit that ripens with the juice of the tree, that is the sweetest. So he says this Srimad Bhagavatam has ripened on this wish-fulfilling tree of the Vedic literature. And Shukadev Maharaj, that parrot, has relished it. The parrot has got better intellect than us humans when it comes to recognizing which fruit is sweet. It will pick it out of 100. So the parrot tastes the sweetest fruit. So Shukadev has relished that, Srimad Bhagavatam, and from there it has come down. So he suggests to us, Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam. O souls, devotionally inclined souls, drink this fruit. Pibata Bhagavatam. Now when it's a fruit, how will you drink it? A fruit is meant to be eaten. He says, no. This is not such a fruit that has got the fiber, the resha, or the skin, the chilka, or the seed, the guthli. It is only ras, only divine bliss. So drink it, not with the mouth, with your ears, and drown in the ocean of divine love for God. But some people, while hearing Bhagavatam, they drown in deep sleep. Why? Because that essential requirement, devotional heart, is not there. So when you hear the Bhagavatam, you have to bring up all your devotion for the Lord and hear these divine pastimes with that bhakti bhav, that devotional sentiment.